Today we're going to make some little bookmarks that can go over our pages. So we're going to do origami, and this one is an ice cream cone. This one's a little monster, and this one is a fox. So how these work is you take your book, and then whatever page you're at, you can take your little page marker and slip it over the page, and then close the book. So then you don't have any folds in your book or anything like that. You just have a cute little creature on your page. So then that should work also with our bigger books or our storybooks that have those thin pages. So like there, we'll take the little ice cream cone and slip it over the edge and then close it. And then you have a cute little page marker in your book. Okay, so I'm going to start with showing you how to do the little purple monster, and then we'll go on to do the ice cream cone and then the fox. So for the little purple monster, you'll need to take, oh, the screen is flashing a little bit. I wonder why it's doing that. It's having a hard time focusing. There we go. That might help. Okay, so we'll take a purple piece of paper. You can also use white. If you only have white, that's absolutely fine. You can just color it in when you're done. So I'm going to take the first piece and I'm going to turn it into an origami square. So I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to fold down just like we did when we did our Pikachu. You just take this corner and fold it straight down like that, so that this corner, or this side, I'm sorry, is matching up with the other one, and that the corner is nice and even, and then we just crease it. So it should look like that. Then we take this and we can just fold it up, and we're going to cut right along that line that we made so that we have a nice square here. Okay. Alright, so now we have our square. We're going to fold this in half, just like it was. Now this top part, we're going to fold it down till it touches the bottom. You'll almost have like 3 triangles, like a little triangle here, then this flap that we folded down, and then another one here. I guess 4, huh? Because there's one up here. Okay, so there's that. And then we take this corner and fold it straight up so that it touches this top corner. Then we crease it. We take this corner and fold it straight up so it matches that top corner. And then we crease it. And then we're actually going to open that back up. So we're just going to open it up like that. And we're going to take this corner again and touch it to here. So we're going to take it like this and go straight across. And then crease. Same thing with this side. We're going to take this corner and bring it right over here, straight across, until it matches with the corner of that triangle, and then we crease it. Now, we're going to take each of these little triangles that we made and tuck them in back here. So this is going to come up, and this just gets tucked in. And then this one comes up and just gets tucked in. Now that is the top part of our monster. So where did I put the other one? There he is. So here is that. That's the first section of it. Next we're going to get our white paper and our pink paper, and we're going to make the inside, and then the eyes and the teeth. So for my pink paper, I'm going to grab the extra little sheet that I had because I don't need too much. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to trace the outside of the monster so that it is about the same size as the outside. Perhaps I could have done it in the top corner to save even more paper. That's okay. Alright, and then I'm I'm going to just cut, when I cut it, I'm going to cut on the inside a little bit so that the square is just a tiny bit smaller than my purple square. Because of how the paper is folded, I don't think that it's going to fit perfectly if it's so big. So just right on, can you see that? I'm sorry, I keep turning it away from the camera. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to take my glue and glue this on the inside, but I want to test to make sure it fits okay first. Yeah, that fits very well. Okay, so I'm going to take this and glue it. Oops. I'm going to press down, make sure it sticks. Okay, so now we have the inside. Then we're going to take our white paper, and you can just draw eyes on yours. Oops, there's something stuck on my glue. Okay, you can just draw circles if you'd like. They're not quite the same size, but that's okay. So I'm going to take this one and cut it out because I like this one a little bit better. Oops. Goodness. Oh. Okay, there we go. And then I think I'm actually just going to put this in the corner and cut around the same one so his eyes are the same size. Or close to it. I couldn't get perfect, but that is okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to glue his eyes where I want them. I'm going to have them kind of close to the middle. Oops. Oh, I glued the wrong side. That's okay. I had the black outline on this eye. So I'm just going to actually give it a darker outline. Because that was an oops, that was the side I was supposed to glue down. And I'm going to give that one an outline too, so they're even. Okay, and then I'm going to give him some eyeballs right there, or some pupils. Screen's still blinking, isn't it? Here we go. Okay, there he is. He's starting to look really cute. So now, I'm going to draw the teeth. So the teeth can be however you want. If you want them to be really pointy, they can be really pointy. If you don't, they don't have to be. I'm just going to kind of draw a line so I know where to get the top. And I'm going to draw some teeth like this. They're going to be a little bit bigger than the other ones that I did. I'm going to put some glue just on the top here because it needs something to stick to. And I'm going to put it under here and press this down. Okay, so there's the first one. Oops. And you can decorate them however you want. This one turned out a little bit different from my first one, but they're still both really cute. Okay, so there's the monster. So the next one I'll show you is the ice cream cone, I think is what I said next. So we'll go ahead and do that one. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take our sheet again. I'm going to go through this pretty fast because I showed you how to do it on the monster. So if you fast forwarded to the ice cream cone because you want to do that one more, you might want to go back and just watch how we folded the paper for the monster, because it'll be the same way. So all I'm going to do for this is just make my square. We turned it this way. Oh goodness, I lunched that. Okay, and then this comes down and folds. This one folded straight up. And this one folded straight up. Then we opened them back up. This one came over. We creased it, and this one came over. We creased it. Then we took this corner and folded it in. And then we took this corner and we folded it in. Now, we have the top of our ice cream cone. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw those lines that you see kind of on the bottom of an ice cream cone. And I'm not going to go all the way through because you're not going to be able to see under where the face is. Okay, here's the top of that. And then I'm going to take my pink and I'm going to shape it kind of like the top of an ice cream cone. And you can do it, it's never going to look the exact same every time, but I do 3 loops, and on the 3rd loop I make a little point. And then I want to make sure that it's wide enough that it goes a little bit past each corner, so I'm going to measure it like that, and then I'm going to say, okay, my next one starts about there. So again, I'm going to do 3 loops. 1, 2, and on my 3rd loop, it's going to come up and match that one. Okay. And then I'm also going to give it its little eyes and its mouth now. So his 2 little eyes are going to be close together, and then his little mouth is right there. Okay, now I'm going to cut that out. And as you see now, you can make any kind of shape that you want. You can come up with your own ideas. It doesn't have to be an ice cream cone. It could be a cupcake. It could be a giraffe. It could be, well, giraffe might be a little hard, but I bet you can do it. He looks pretty cute. So I'm going to put glue on the top of this instead of on the ice cream cone, because if I put it on the ice cream cone, since it's bigger than this, I might get more glue on my table. So I'll put it here, and then press it down. Okay, so there's our ice cream cone. And this one looks different because I put some sprinkles on him. So all I did for the sprinkles was I chopped up a little piece of paper, my orange paper and my yellow paper, and I glued it on for sprinkles. So you can do the same thing. You can cut out rectangles and glue them on. You can do hearts, you can do stars, you can do whatever you want for that, and then glue them on. I feel like there was something else I was going to say, and I can't recall what it was. Yeah, I think that's about it. Any colors that you want. Oh, the ice cream and the cone, of course, can be any colors you want, so you can choose different colors when you make yours. Okay, last one is the fox. So same thing, I'm going to fold the paper kind of quickly because we've already done this once together. So, or twice, I guess. So I'm going to take the top corner here and fold it down. Make our origami square. So if you missed it on the last one, if you fast forwarded just to the fox because you wanted to know how to do the fox, then you will want to probably go back to the monster one and watch how we did it, because on that one, I showed in more detail or more steps how to fold the paper. I'm just doing it quickly now since we've already done it twice. So you fold in half, take this, fold it straight down, take this corner, fold it up, fold this one up, maybe I'm going too quickly. There we go. And then open them, fold them across, put this one across. Take this flat and fold it in. Close that, take this flat and fold it in. There's the top of the fox. So this is actually going to be the fox's nose. And then we're going to put some white patches here for the sides of his face. So I'm going to take the paper that I've already cut a lot out of, and I'm going to make those shapes. So I'm going to make kind of reminds me of like a hill or a mountain. I'm going to try and do the same. Might be different. Yeah, it's going to be a different direction. So, because it's hard for me to draw it that way, I'm going to take this and cut it out. And then I'm going to want this the opposite direction, because we're going to need one on this cheek. And then we're also going to need one over here. But notice how I had to flip this for it to work. We couldn't do the same way because otherwise the loop is going to be too high up here when it's supposed to be down here. So it has to be opposite since we're on a different side. So I'm going to flip this and I'm just going to trace it because I want them to be the same. Sometimes it's hard for me to draw the same kind of shape twice, especially if it's reversed. Just tracing it best I can. Then I'm going to cut that out. Might be a little bit thicker because I traced the outside of the other one. Oops. There we go. Oh goodness, I'm having a clumsy day today. There. Now I'm going to glue the little cheeks on. I want the black lines to show, just so you can see definition between the two. And I wanted the loop low, so do it like that. Then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. And then I'm going to give him his eyes. So there's one eye, there's another eye, and then I'm going to give him his cute little nose. So I'm just going to color over all the paper here to make it look like a nose. If this hasn't come down yet, what I've been doing is I've been coloring under as well. Because if it starts to come up, no one will see. Oh, I'm making his nose a little big because I can't get my line straight. That's okay. There's his nose. And then the last part will be his ears. So we're going to take the last bit of our orange that we had cut off in the beginning. And I'm going to make the line go up. I'm going to make these a little bit taller than on my last fox that I made because I want more room to cut the paper and to glue it down. I'm going to try and copy what I did on this side. How long is that? About like that. So up to about there. If you're more comfortable doing what we did with the other one, you're of course more than welcome to cut it out first, then trace it, and then glue it. Okay, let's see how that works. So I'm going to put some glue right here, down just one strip on the bottom. And I'm going to glue it on for one ear. Same thing on this one. I'm going to glue it on for the other ear. down a little lower maybe. There we go. Okay, there's that fox and that fox. So they look a little bit different again. So keep in mind that when you make yours, it should look different from mine because we all have our own way of drawing the shapes and the different faces and cutting out the different pieces. You could give them different teeth or eyes or however you want to do it. Okay, so that is our lesson on how to make origami bookmarks. Thank you guys. I miss you all so much. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Okay, bye.